Greetings, Bat fans. This is Batman.
And Robin, the Boy Wonder.
And me too, Batmite.
Welcoming you to the new adventures of Batman. Watch us wage our never-ending battle of good versus evil.
Ride with us as we chase the greatest array of villains the world has ever seen, proving that crime does not pay.
Get set for thrills and action. Join me, Batman.
And me, Robin the Boy Wonder.
And Batgirl. And me too, Batmite.
In the super new adventures of
Batman.
Welcome back, my friends, to an all-new episode of the Batcave podcast. It's your old bat chum, John S. Drew here, and I'll tell you, this is an interesting episode of Filmation 77 because we're not dealing with the usual tropes that I and my co-host from Comic Book Central, Mr. Joe Stuber. Hey, Joe.
I hereby call this meeting of Oops to order. That would be the organization of podcasters saying stuff. Oops. I call it to order. Hear ye. I bang my gavel.
I think there's a lot of oops going on in podcasting these days.
What's up with this episode, man? Hey, John, how you doing?
But like I said, none of the usual tropes. No energy, no oil. This is a straight up story about Penguin wanting to be president of, and it's not the United Underworld. It's the yearly Underworld convention. Wow. Yuck.
Look, again, we've said this before, like this series was designed for kids. We watched it when we were kids. I think I was 9 when I watched it. Like, kids love the word yuck.
Yes.
Kids love boogers. Kids love burps. Kids love farts. The kids love whatever, So this made sense. Does it make sense to men in their 50s? No. Not on any level. But to a child of the 70s, this makes perfect sense. Of course the villains would be named Yuck. Right? We had Mr. Yuck in the cabinet.
Yes.
Don't touch that nasty thing with Mr. Yuck on it. Don't drink that because it's bad.
There was Yuck or Yuck in the Joker episode where he's got the two robots.
Yeah. It's so strange. It's a cool episode though. Look, anytime you can get the Penguin and the Joker together. I mean, I'm thinking like sitting there with our amigos in the Batcave, our amigo Batcave, our amigo Batmobile, our amigo Bat Signal, and the Joker who looks exactly like in this series, and the Penguin looks exactly, we could act this out. We just need a couple more amigo villains.
Yes.
We can make a convention of yuck.
The thing is, where last episode we had what I would consider, despite the fantastic element of Clayface changing shape and all that kind of stuff, a pretty straightforward Batman chasing villain story. This is off the wall bonkers, this story, with a lot of the stuff that goes. It's fun though. It is fun.
Yeah, there's like elements of Freaky Friday, that come into it. There's is it body switching? Is it mind switching? Is it, or like, does it make you evil? Does it make a good person? I don't even know what Penguin's stuff. And we'll get into that. It's just weird. It's just weird. And like weird kind of in a good way.
Yeah.
We've got our tag team of Menville and Jansen, Chuck Menville and Len Jansen writing this stuff again. It's the crime slime. That's, that's what why not? It's the dastardly duo of Penguin and Joker. Why not? Less Joker, more Penguin.
Yes.
It's kind of like they're battling for positions within Yuck. They want the presidency of Yuck.
Yes.
Sure. Why not? One of them's got to be, right? Two idiots. These two idiots that do stuff.
Well, it's so funny too, because, just to fill in everybody, the episode's called Birds of a Feather, Fool Around Together, May 7th, 1977. Yes. It's a great title, but it's like, they are birds of a feather, but they're not really fooling around together. They're, like you said, they're trying to one up each other as the convention kicks in, and it's supposed to be between Penguin and Joker. Joker arrives late. I love it. It's like he crashes through the wall with his car and then starts offering bribes to everybody. I mean,
does he not know how to drive? There's parking out front. It's probably valet parking. And look, is Birds of a Feather Full of Running? Is it Joker and Penguin, or is it Penguin and Gigi?